As summer fades and autumn arrives, college football fans eagerly anticipate the first rankings of the season. We often look to these early lists as a sneak peek into who the top contenders might be, forming our initial opinions and excitement for the games to come. But do these initial rankings truly shape how we view teams as the season progresses? The direct answer is yes. Early season polls absolutely can affect later season perception in college football. These initial rankings, even before a single game is played, set a crucial baseline for how teams are discussed, perceived, and even judged throughout their schedule. The primary reason for this influence lies in a concept known as poll inertia and the power of narrative. Early polls are often based on a team's performance in the previous season, returning starters, and recruiting classes. Once a team is highly ranked, it gains a certain level of built-in credibility and media attention. This attention can create a narrative that is hard to shake, as voters and fans alike tend to give highly ranked teams the benefit of the doubt, especially after close wins or less dominant performances. Conversely, a team starting lower in the polls has a steeper hill to climb to gain recognition. For you as a fan, understanding this means not taking early season polls as the absolute truth. Instead, use them as a starting point, but always be ready to adjust your perceptions based on actual on-field performance. Pay close attention to who teams are playing, how convincingly they are winning, and whether they are consistently improving. A team that starts outside the top 25 but consistently dominates strong opponents is likely better than a team clinging to a top 10 spot with uninspired wins against weaker competition. An interesting insider detail is how this process reveals the ongoing tension between a team's perceived prestige and its current reality. Historically successful programs with large fan bases and significant media presence can sometimes stay ranked higher longer than their play might strictly dictate, purely due to their brand name. This prestige bias means voters might be more forgiving of early struggles for an Alabama or Ohio State compared to a less heralded but equally talented team from a smaller conference, highlighting the subjective human element in the ranking process. Ultimately, while early season polls undeniably influence initial perceptions and media narratives, the truly informed fan understands that the real story of a college football team unfolds week by week on the gridiron. By evaluating teams based on their actual performance, strength of schedule, and consistent play, you can form a more accurate and ultimately more rewarding understanding of who the true national championship contenders are.